Say her name.
Gabby Petito.
Say her name.
Gabby Petito.
Say her name.
Gabby Petito.
Gabby's life matters.
Gabby's life darn sure did matter.
Gabby's life matters.
She was a beautiful young woman that had her whole life ahead of her, and your brother snuffed it away, and you guys have helped cover it up and help him escape.
And you lied.
This is personal to us.
Public, Cassie. You decided to talk to the media and lie.
Lie to them.
And say you didn't see Brian.
You're a liar.
The last time you seen him, he was before.
How is anybody supposed to believe anything that comes out of your mouth?
Comes out, you were camping with them, September 6th.
What did you guys dispose of?
With your parents, you were camping with them.
There's no way all you guys.
So why did you lie?
Or how'd you stay there?
Why did you lie, Cassie? What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide? Now you want to stay silent?
Didn't want to stay silent with ABC,
family.
did you?
You didn't help Gabby's family when they were missing. You didn't help Gabby's family when they were missing.
We want to know what the hell's going on.
I'm coming out to talk to you, okay? Please
Thank you.
We want to know what the hell's
Oh, yeah.
Stop. I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be mean. We have fully cooperated with the police since September 11th when they called. I did not say that I saw my brother. I said I haven't been able to speak to him in reference to the time when I was called by the police. Since that point, I haven't been able to speak to my brother. I have been honest.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. The thing about it is we know Gabby's family. Gabby,
We do too.
What do you want us to do?
We cooperate with the police. We're not supposed to talk to anybody, and you're making my children cry.
Was Brian with you on September 1st? Did he come to this
Yes,
house?
he came to this house with my parents in their Mustang, not the van. I did not know that he took that van back. I found out the next day with everybody else. We are just as upset, frustrated, and heartbroken as everybody else. And I am losing my parents and my brother and my children's aunt and my future sister-in-law on top of this, and you're not helping
Why
me
your
either.
parents? Why your parents? You're talking about
Because
Chris.
they're not talking to us either.
Why aren't they talking to you guys?
If I knew, I would say. I don't know.
Do you think they're involved, your parents?
I don't know.
Don't know. You don't know.
We know
You're not
nothing.
involved?
We have literally been finding everything out with the news with like everybody else. My kids are upset. You're upsetting my neighbors, and all we want to do is let you guys know that we don't know.
What happened? What did you guys do on the 6th through the 8th at Fort De Soto?
We were at Fort De Soto on the 6th. We got there at around 2 o'clock, and we left around 8 because the kids had school the next day.
On the 6th?
On the 6th. We only stayed for about 6 hours.
Who was there?
My mom, my dad, my brother.
Would you guys be willing to go on record to say that you would like
We
your
have.
brother
The
Brian
FBI knows
Laundrie
all this. They've known
to
this
turn
since.
himself over
What
to the
what
authorities?
what was
Of
going on
course.
at Fort De Soto Campground? What were you guys doing there? Like where there was a campfire?
Yeah.
We had s'mores, we had dinner.
What did Brian say anything about
We
Gabby?
had our kids there. Nothing came up.
He didn't say anything about Gabby.
No, we've told
We
the
were-
FBI everything.
We were
Did
just
Brian
Everything.
go
The
over
world does not need to know what the FBI knows. And that's why we're silent.
They've asked us to not say anything, really.
This is me coming out against them.
They're suffering.
We're suffering.
Wow.
They're suffering.
Not to be fair.
I
they
understand
lost a
your view.
I mean, to be fair, they lost a
100%.
life. So,
I know.
and I
We
really
could have
feel
too.
Bad for you, but again, I don't.
No,
feel bad
I
for
know.
you.
That's fine. You feel how you
So-
feel. How we feel. My kids are upset. You're upsetting me. That their aunt died from you people screaming it at them from the house. So that's not fair.
Where was that at?
On Saturday when you were here.
Your aunt died.
No, their aunt.
Their
Their
aunt.
aunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
The future aunt.
They considered her aunt. Aunt Gabby forever. So
To be honest with you, we can't even hear you inside.
We can't.
I mean,
Couldn't figure it out.
So where else have you seen Brian since
that's
September?
it. I have not
September
seen
6th.
anybody after 8 o'clock on September 6th. I have not spoken to my parents.
How long did they stay there? Do you know? Like at,
I don't know.
Fort De Soto Campground. Did Brian go off on his own into the woods?
no
or
idea.
We
What
don't
we've
know.
been told, we know as much as you.
Did you? So when he came here, September.
Wanted to surprise the kids to pick them up at school. I did not know that Brian was with them when we had previously planned to hang out with them. This is not what we want to be doing. This is not how we want the world to find out when we're angry and upset. But I can't have my kids be crying for 3 days in a row.
What did the FBI take out of the house here? Like what?
Nothing.
They came here though.
Yes.
During
We met with them multiple times.
you
Yes.
met with them multiple times.
Yeah.
Did they ask you for like polygraphs or anything like that?
No, but
No.
We're not.
we don't know.
We're not involved in this at all.
He's my brother,
Not
and
like
that's
the
it.
parents are.
The parents, we've been
We
outside the
finished-
parents'
I
home for
understand.
2 weeks straight.
I know. I've been
There's-
watching
there's
because
people
the
out there.
only
They
way I find
feel
things out is the news.
your family's involved. A cloud of suspicion.
Sure.
The reason why we're here for
Of
you
course,
is
we
because
totally
the media,
understand.
the
I know.
media.
The media ended up misconstruing what I said when they asked me if I had seen my brother. Like I said in the beginning, they didn't say, "Have you seen Brian?" It was, "What's the weirdest thing about this all?" It was, I haven't been able to speak to my brother. I tried to contact him after this. I tried to contact my family after this. I hadn't been able to speak to my brother.
Do you know
That's
about
it.
any additional burner phones?
I have no idea.
So you don't know nothing.
No, he's my brother that I don't talk to that much.
And the parents ain't talking
And-
to you. Your own parents are not talking to you for what reason? They just,
The lawyer said not to.
who's the lawyer?
They're my parents' lawyer. We
Their
don't have a
lawyers.
lawyer. We have nothing to hide. We were told not to talk to anybody, and I'm upset that we have to come out and do this and then explain myself to the FBI.
So when Gabby was missing, the parents weren't even looking for her. They weren't even out looking for her.
We don't even know what they knew. We can
Do you
assume.
know that she was missing when they went to Fort De Soto?
No.
You didn't have
September
no clue that
11th,
she was
the
missing.
detective that was working with Gabby's mom called me up while we were on vacation.
We were in Orlando.
And then I called her back because we were eating dinner, and I told her everything she needed to know. We told them from day one that we were at Fort De Soto with them on the 6th and that they came over here on the 1st. The police has known everything that's out there the whole time, from September 11th night on. That's when I became involved, and I knew nothing before that.
Other
So
questions?
what were your thoughts after you found out she was missing and your brother was here by himself and in her van and ran up $1,000 on her
These
credit
are
card?
things we're not allowed to answer.
Yeah.
That's
Have you ever seen Brian hit Gabby?
No,
Have you ever seen him fight?
no,
Have you ever seen him hit any woman he was
no.
with?
I've never seen him be abusive or angry in anything. No.
You know that we talked to neighbors. We canvassed your parents' neighborhood.
Yeah.
They've heard screams coming out of your parents' house on multiple occasions.
parents' house.
Okay,
Screams.
I don't know what to tell you about
Might have been
that.
our kids. We lived there for a year.
Oh, you lived at the home in El Paso?
And
Yeah, when
Gabby and
they-
Brian lived with us.
When they were in
And
New York.
And you've never seen him fight? No argue? No.
They, of course, you know, we bicker,
nothing.
everybody bickers, but nothing like what no
Nothing that
domestic
would
anything.
constitute domestic violence.
No,
No.
yes, or else we would have done something about it.
Right.
Like, I don't stand for that. I was in a bad relationship similar to that. I wouldn't let that happen. We're,
Not evil monsters were made out to be.
A lot of people just want answers. There's a
I
cloud
know.
of suspicion.
We want
Nobody,
answers.
nobody,
You
nobody
think
came to your
I
house,
want
I'm
this?
sure, to after it came out in the media, they said, oh, you lied. They said that you
yeah,
misled
I've
the
been accused of lying.
saying
But
that you
it's
didn't
not
see him.
right. I didn't say that I didn't see him. I said I didn't speak to him after that question. Was like, what was the weirdest thing that I haven't been able to talk to my brother? As in, from the 11th forward, I have not been able
So
to
the
talk to
media
my
is
brother.
spawning around.
Yes,
If you read the transcript, it's right
the transcripts are out there of everything that was said, and then I was misquoted on inside the article, but that's not what I said. I'm sincere. I want
I think
Gabby
you guys
found.
need to make like a public statement telling Brian to turn himself in. I think that would ease a lot of people's.
there. We don't even know if he's on the run or if he's.
Do you think he's dead?
We have no idea.
Where does he camp around here? Like where else besides Fort De Soto?
We've told
Sure, she's giving
the
all that
FBI everything. Everything.
When you guys were children, obviously your whole family's out there. So when you guys were children, you know, like every summer I went to a place. Where was your summer vacations at normally?
We didn't have that. We grew up on a great street where our summer vacation was hanging out with our friends. So
It's a tough situation,
I
and
know.
and I'm
Believe
hearing you, and
me.
I appreciate you guys coming out. And
Yeah,
talking.
definitely
We-
appreciate that.
We do
Yeah.
respect that,
We're
and
trying
that's
to
why.
Yes.
not save our neighbors.
Yeah.
And you know this, you know, again, if no one, I don't think anyone would have ever came to your house
no, I
until
know.
the
And
media
my-
came out and said, "Well,
Sure.
The
she-
media, my parents' lawyer really screwed me over by saying that he just
Well, I
stopped
saw
by.
the comment
He
that he
did
made.
not
He-
just stop by on the way home, and I was livid. And I'm not speaking to anybody.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
done, because that put me in danger. That made my kids find out this horrible way with questions. We were waiting until there was some kind of closure, so the kids were just sad instead of sad, worried, and now really scared of you guys.
Well, based off all the stuff on the internet, do you think Brian killed Gabby?
I don't know. The internet is the internet.
Understand. If you had anything to say to Gabby's family, what would you say?
We've already reached out through the FBI to them, so
Yeah, yours would-
yes.
I mean, I know the family personally, and I can share this. What do you have to say to Gabby's family?
I don't have anything to say right now because the police has told us specifically
Not the
not
talk
to
to
talk
them,
to
yeah.
anybody or anything.
And she's going outside of that talking to you.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure we'll
you
get
have
a
to
call.
listen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get.
As long as you didn't say anything that you didn't tell them.
They know everything.
No, they know everything. 100% honesty. September 11th night forward, we've been cooperative. They've
It's
come
just
over.
frustrating
We've met
because
them.
The family's
100.
upset because they're not getting the belongings from Gabby that are in their parents' home.
We have no idea what they have or
They
don't
won't
have.
get- They won't give
Yeah,
them.
I don't know.
Parents have hung up the phone on them.
I mean, it's just frustrating, you know?
I'd also like to say that not to upset Mr. Petito any further, but I did not get any phone calls from him in the days prior to this September 11th. September 11th, I checked my phone records. I don't see any. He maybe had the wrong number for me. So I was not ignoring his phone calls. I
Right.
didn't get them.
Our
Right.
first one was from the
And that could have
Suffolk
happened.
County.
You could have
Yeah.
had the wrong phone number. It's very easy. So
And we called them right back.
it doesn't, you know,
It's just sad.
in
It's
our
just a
view,
sad
this is
situation.
not how
It's just
innocent
sad.
people
I
are.
don't know what
Sure.
to think, but I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I do appreciate
We hope
coming
that
out.
they
I don't
say
know what to
something
think.
eventually. Or
I-
do
yeah, I
something.
hope
I
that-
mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, to us, the silence was like a full guilt. You understand?
Oh yes,
Like-
I understand. But for us, silence was not guilt. Silence was
Well,
the
nobody
FBI
came here
telling us
until
not
the
to.
lie
Yes,
was portrayed.
I know.
So-
there's
And
plenty of people here, but
Oh, they have
media,
come,
but no.
Yeah.
But there's just people upset. They just want they want
I
Brian
know.
because he's on the loose.
Trust me, I understand
Whether
too.
he's dead or alive,
I want
he's
him
out
to be
there.
found because one,
the
this
sooner
is
he's found,
sucks for
the
us.
sooner
Yeah.
this is over for us.
Yes.
We can start the closure
And that's what we keep
process.
trying to express to your parents is that if they can just come out and just start cooperating,
Or making a statement.
making a statement, we will go away.
I've
I mean,
been-
we have to. We are here
Same
for the
boat.
Petito family. They are suffering gravely. They're suffering gravely. Things that you will never even feel.
Nope, not.
And it's just deplorable right now. You know, having your family destroyed, and then the people that you trusted your family member with.
Protect his client because she's not their client.
So I'm just as mad.
Did they have a storage
Just as
shed,
hurt.
Gabby and
They had a storage locker.
Brian? Do you know where it was?
I have no idea.
Do you know what date your brother flew back? That your dad paid for the plane?
I didn't even know we paid for the plane.
Did he fly back?
Yes,
From
he flew back
like
and they
around, like,
emptied
what,
the
the
storage
17th or
unit
something?
and put it into their house.
around like the 17th or something?
Yeah,
After the flight.
he got here on the 17th. I don't know what day he left.
Did you see him on that trip?
Yes.
What was discussed? I mean, was he discussed
Nothing.
about?
They were talking. Or he was telling me where they were going next. I FaceTimed with Gabby and the kids on that trip. I mean, I didn't.
Did he say he got in a fight with Gabby?
No.
You didn't talk about that
That was
incident?
just a surprise to us too.
Yeah. We're unfortunately in the dark as much as everybody else, and more
What was
so.
what was your brother like when he was in middle school and a teenager? What was he
I
like?
didn't live in the house at the time.
Has he ever been violent with you?
No.
Never
Violent
a
with
fight with your
anybody?
brother? I mean, me and my sister went
I-
at it. She pulled my hair, kicked me in my eye.
We're 8 or 9 years apart. We're not.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah. He's not like my. We were little together, brother. I mean, I was out
But
of
you
the
guys
house when
lived
he
in
was
the
a
house at
teenager.
Wasso. Everybody lived there.
No, my parents lived in New York.
Oh, they lived in New York.
And
You lived in New
yeah,
York.
We were remodeling the house.
And then Brian
so.
and Gabby came there.
When they moved down to Florida, they moved in with us to get on their feet
How did
and
they
find
meet?
jobs.
High school.
High school. That's
Well,
right now. I feel like I'm answering too many things
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
I
don't want to get in
understand.
trouble
And
for.
I
and I
appreciate
hope you
the
guys
respect.
understand.
Out of respect, we're gonna
Yeah.
leave.
I would, if I were you, change your strategy because
We don't have
know,
a strategy.
We don't have a strategy.
they don't
We
even
don't have
have
anything
lawyers.
to hide.
Gabby deserves better, and maybe help pressure your parents into doing the right thing, because I'm telling you, Gabby's family's suffering gravely, and your parents know more than they're letting on, and it sounds like they deceived you, which is not good for any parent. And I'm just
We're not even
hoping that
talking
maybe
with them,
some
so-
pressure from the family might help them cooperate with law enforcement so we can put an end to this. Like, I got better things to do. I'm burnt up. I've got chapped lips. You know, I'm sick and tired of being there. But this
have a
is
beautiful
this is what
neighborhood.
we need from them.
We've been outside your parents' home for 2 weeks. We just want answers. We
I
want
do
them
too.
to come forward and share everything they know. but they refuse to, they just stay silent. They're in their home. Yesterday they went out gardening in their back of their house, during, Brian's on the loose. They haven't given any public statement saying, hey, Brian, turn yourself in.
Or help me find my son, or like nothing.
They're outside gardening.
Nothing.
They're
Like,
outside
it's
They're as baffled and blown away as
It's
everybody
like,
else.
going about our lives. Like
I don't
nothing
know.
happened.
I
Do you
know.
think,
I don't know what else.
have you heard about September 14th where Brian allegedly bought a burner phone at the
From the
18th?
news.
Do you think his mom was with him? You think your mother? Because they
That's
said-
what the news says. I don't know what.
Brian didn't like a cell phone to begin with.
He didn't
so-
like cell phones. Is he like an outdoorsman? What is he like? What's his hobbies? Like, does he like do camping outdoors?
Yeah.
And do you think he could survive out in the woods for a
I
month?
think anybody could survive out in the woods for a month if you grab a book and go out there and try.
I don't know if I asked before, but do you think he's alive?
I hope
don't
so.
know.
You hope so.
Yeah.
See,
I hope so, too.
I think people want him held accountable, but no harm done to him.
Yeah.
No, of course.
We don't want harm done to him. We just want him held accountable for his actions.
We would like to give his nephews an answer to when they can see their grandparents again. When, see their uncle or talk to him, anything. He was their hero, so.
I'm sorry for your guys' pain.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for you guys' pain. I really.
Is that it?
What you're doing, but
And again, we don't condone any violence on your parents.
Nope.
We've been out there,
We're
but we
actually
haven't.
protesting against violence.
We've been out there, but we haven't went on their property.
Yep.
We don't want anyone doing any damage to their house. We don't want anybody to storm their house. We just want answers. We want them to come forward. Hopefully they'll do that.
Ends tomorrow.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
you know,
every day I
we would
wake
like
up
to
and
be
check my
honest,
phone
I
and
pray.
hope that they
I
found
pray.
him. Like every
I've
day.
been praying for the last couple of days, saying I hope they repent and do what's right. Just like I prayed for you guys. I prayed that I'd be able to speak to you guys, or you guys would come out and give answers. I prayed for that the last couple of days. I said, and this might happen, and it did. God bless you guys, and it's just hope this gets resolved quickly, because the longer he's out,
No,
it's a danger.
I agree with I agree. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that it's my kids.
Thank
My
you.
kids
We are
come
leaving.
first.
We
We're
are
sorry.
leaving, and we're not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not